audiobooks count as reading?
When did this even become a question? Does listening to an audiobook count as reading? Or does listening to audiobooks mean that you are cheating when you say you've read a book? I'm Seema Yasmin. I'm an author, a reader, and a scientist, and I'm going to explain the brain science behind listening to books versus reading them. In 2019, researchers at UC Berkeley performed brain scans on people who were listening to stories and those who were reading a story. Specifically, they did functional MRI scans on their brains. We can actually take a look at these brain scans. Up top, we have the brains of people who were listening to a story, and at the bottom, brain scans from those who were reading a story. And what the researchers found actually surprised them. They found that the same cognitive and emotional centers of the brain were stimulated regardless of whether your brain was making sense of bursts of sound via an audiobook, for example, or whether your brain was making sense of squiggly lines and characters on a page. The researchers said that our brains make sense of stories regardless of the medium. I'm so curious of where this contention even came from. Who decided that listening to a book was an inferior cognitive experience than reading a book? And frankly, it comes off as ableist because there are so many people out there who can't access written literature for myriad reasons, and for them, being able to listen to a book is a godsend. I, for one, love a good audiobook. In fact, right now, I'm listening to 2 audiobooks, this one and this one. I'm also reading a play a day, and these I have as hard copies. At the end of the day, whether you're listening to an audiobook or you are reading a book like these, you are consuming stories, and that is good for your brain. It's scientifically proven that people who consume stories have higher levels of empathy, compassion, and understanding compared to those who don't consume stories. In fact, it's why I refer to book bans as empathy bans. So however you choose to consume books, keep doing it. And don't let anyone call you a cheat for enjoying an audiobook.